It is a firefighter's worst nightmare. Arrive at a blaze only to find there's no water in the fire hydrant.
Tonight, a 5-year-long Larry Barker investigation finds this is not a hypothetical scenario. Across New Mexico, broken and inoperative fire hydrants are a dangerous public safety reality. Here's Larry's investigation.
I can't think of any public property that would be any more important than the functioning fire hydrant.
When was the last time this hydrant worked?
I have no idea.
It's just a helpless, terrible feeling. When these fire hydrants don't work, you are at risk.
How long would you say this one's been out of service?
Approximately 20 years.
There's trouble along the border, and it's centered in the southwest New Mexico village of Columbus. No, it's not drugs or crime. You see, this border town of 1,600 is facing a different crisis. 100 years ago, it was Pancho Villa and his band of Mexican fighters who raided the town, committing murder and mayhem. Today, it's fire protection. Obsolete fire hydrants that haven't worked in years. Here. Nicole Lawson is the fire department's assistant chief.
The water should come gushing out, right?
It should.
This hydrant is on Highway 11.
How long do you think this one's been dead?
Since before '09.
There actually was a blaze near this hydrant.
Yes, sir.
Were you able to put out the blaze with a nearby hydrant?
No, sir. We didn't have any available nearby hydrants.
They were dead.
Yes, sir.
If you have a couple dozen fire hydrants, can you fix them all today?
No, no way.
Columbus Mayor Ezequiel Salas says it comes down to one thing: money.
As far as funds, no, we don't have enough money to fix all the problems that we have. We have to pick and choose our priorities. And it's important that we get these fire hydrants fixed. We need those funds. We need help from the outside. We can't do it alone. Absolutely not.
Columbus is not alone. A 5-year News 13 investigation finds scores of inoperable fire hydrants throughout the state. Many have been out of order for years, some for decades.
For a firefighter responding to a fire hydrant is everything. If it doesn't work, it's catastrophic for somebody.
Matt Propp is the Valencia County Fire Chief.
What's the priority for fixing an out-of-service fire hydrant?
Number one. It's the number one priority. I know that there are literally lives on the line and properties at risk by not prioritizing that fire hydrant.
Fire hydrants must be routinely inspected to ensure adequate water flow. However, if a hydrant is found to be inoperable, there is no requirement to repair them.
Fire hydrants degrade. Without proper testing and maintenance, they will cease to function.
Milo Lambert is Silver City's fire chief and president of the New Mexico Fire Marshals Association.
How important is it to get that fire hydrant back in service?
It's extremely important. They are a functional life safety device. It is the equivalent of having a non-functioning fire truck or a malfunctioning fire alarm in a school. It's critically important.
The village of Springer in Colfax County also struggles with fire hydrant repair. In 2017, this hydrant was covered in plastic.
Why is this hydrant covered?
Because we cannot get it open.
That was 5 years ago. Today, the hydrant is still broken. And if there's a fire here, firefighters will have to look elsewhere for water. The hydrant has been on Springer's repair list for at least 7 years. In Gallup, we found broken fire hydrants scattered throughout the city. This one has been out of service for years with a broken stem. This one has no water. And even though this one has been broken for years, because it's on private property, the city cannot repair it. Gallup officials say they try to keep up with repairs, but contending with antiquated water lines is a challenge. And like Gallup, the town of Belen is faced with faulty hydrants that have been out of service for a long time. Robert Noblin is Belen's mayor.
Does Belen have the resources to fix all the fire hydrants that don't work?
No, absolutely not. At a cost of $7,000 to $10,000 apiece, barring any other complexities in the repair or replacement, that's tough on the city's budget. That's $500,000 out of our general fund to replace all of them.
And then there's Carrizozo. For the 900 residents in this rural Lincoln County community, daily life can sometimes be daunting. There's no pharmacy, the movie theater and the grocery store out of business, the local newspaper shut down last year. And when it comes to public safety, Carrizozo depends on a network of fire hydrants to protect the community, like this one. Leroy Zamora is Carrizozo's fire chief.
When I was young, before I joined the department, they told me that this was a dummy. It was never hooked up to the water line that I know of anyway.
The hydrant at 5th and G is nearly 70 years old.
It's an antique. I don't think it's ever had water run through it.
And Birch Street. Leroy Zamora Jr. is a town firefighter.
Today, does hydrant work?
No, sir. It has been out of service now for about 5 years at least.
The hydrant on Cedar was installed in 1954.
Does hydrant work?
No, sir.
How long has it been out of service?
10 years at least.
5th and D.
But this one doesn't work.
No, sir.
It's dead?
Yes.
All over town, derelict hydrants, broken, useless.
I have a list of each hydrant, its location, and how it functions. And from that list, you can see there are a number of fire hydrants that, if they were called into service, they would be worthless.
Ray Dean is Carrizozo's mayor.
We're fortunate in not having fires very often, but we know it's only a matter of time. The school, for instance, right? That would be a huge, huge tragedy. And I can probably take you to a fire hydrant next to school that's not functioning at all.
As an isolated rural community, there aren't funds in the village coffers for fire hydrant repair or replacement. In January, Mayor Dean appealed to state lawmakers for help.
You made a capital outlay request to replace the town's fire hydrants, $350,000.
Yes, sir.
Was that funded by the legislature?
It was not funded.
Now, earlier this year, lawmakers approved a total of $1.5 million for golf course improvements. However, not a penny for Carrizozo fire hydrants.
I don't understand why it doesn't have a higher priority with the funders. I don't understand that.
The mayor says he'll try again next year. Carrizozo will just have to get in line, right behind Gallup, Belen, and Columbus.
This one's dead.
Dead.
Larry Barker, KRQE, News 13.